Fit like Abdi, Dan Emin here, and welcome back to another episode of F1 Manager 2022. It's time to run Singapore. Now, qualifying was kind of meh. Pierre got into 7th, Fernando got into 5th, but Fernando has a penalty to serve because I bought him a shiny new ERS because all his parts are severely damaged from the accidents that he's been in, and I had to replace them, especially the ERS. This was not going to last to the end of the season, so I'm going to use this old one in practice, and we'll use the new one for qualifying and races, and hopefully the penalties are not massively severe. I mean, he qualified in 5th and he's now down in 12th, so he's lost like 7 places, which is kind of bad, or 6 places even, but we're good to go. Now, strategies were kind of ding, they were kind of rubbish as well. There was no medium hards, there's not really enough laps, but we're going to try and run softs for the beginning and then on to the mediums. We'll see how that actually goes. The mediums are going to be pretty dead by the end of the race. In fact, I might change this. I'm going to go with that, now that I'm looking at it, because the hards will last to the end. And it might give us a slight advantage. Unless we could run these. So that's for 20 laps or something. Yeah, I'll try that actually. Right, go back on strategy. We'll see how we get on. Right, let's go. Let's get going.
There's a very overcast night in store for the drivers.
Ooh, overcast. So is it going to rain? Rain would be nice, because then I wouldn't have to deal with a not as good tyre strategy. 1, 2, 3, 4. How are you in 4th? Ah, someone else served a grid penalty. Alonso's back here in 12th. So Pierre got his first win last race, and Alonso finished 2nd, which was pretty cool. Going to my favourite screen here. Yeah. Everyone's on. So he's up to 11th. That's magical. They do have new suspension for this race. It's not going to help them massively, but it's pretty good. Wait, you're 5th. Oh yeah. So Verstappen passed you. This could be one of the races where Verstappen's back on form and then he just sort of takes off. We'll still have to wait and see. Looks like Alonso lost a place. I mean, it would be nice. I'm going to use this as a test because we'll be able to see what happens if Alonso's car has the pace to get back up the grid. I mean, he should pass Norris, Magnussen, Ocon fairly easily. Perez is struggling a lot lately. I think it's because some of his powertrain parts are severely damaged after that hit in, was it Canada? I think it was Canada. Right, so we're not even a lap in yet, but we're almost a lap in. That's why it's almost 61 laps, because it feels like a long circuit. Right, let's double speed it and jump into the car. Yeah, these guys are starting to get away. We are pretty much holding up George Russell behind us, and we need to run these softs for 20 laps. We're not actually holding up George, so that's fine. Hopefully we can stay in DRS range. I will keep the ERS poised if I need it to get onto the back of the drivers in front, which we may or may not have to do. Oh my god, that's a real tight... Oh, what the hell was that? It's another one of those weird sections where the AI sort of craps its pants and doesn't really know what to do with the cars. I hate it. It's the one thing I wish they could change in this game, just to make it a little more fluid. And make the accidents look kind of better. If they could import the destruction model from something like BeamNG, NG, that would be kind of cool. Right, where's our DRS zone? I don't think I'm close enough. I think I need to deploy just a little to get onto the back of these guys. Might be here, actually. I'll keep an eye on Alonso as well. There's a DRS zone. Yeah, we do have it. I want to stay with these guys. So one of the drivers is going to have to stay out for an extra lap. Oh, shit.
Let's have a look. Pierre Gasly. A definite collision there. That's very unfortunate.
That is unfortunate.
And that was a bitter blow for the
He didn't lose any places though.
Really hurt their overall chances.
Virtual safety car. He did crash.
They crashed out.
So Gasly crashed in turn 18. He didn't lose any places because he basically held up everyone behind him. He's okay, he's not injured, but the car is going to need a tyre change. So we're going to come in, pit options. You are going to need softs again. Pit this lap because we're not staying out on those 46% softs. That'd be crazy. Right, we've now held up absolutely everyone. The top 4 escaped. You can see some damage on your front wing. Open pit options. Crap. There's 2 left. No, I'm going to have to change that. Why is there... Open pit options. So we're changing that. We're changing the tyres. It's going to be a long pit stop.
DRS is disabled.
Right, let's get him back into the pits. I thought he was near the finish line. Where is the finish line? It must have been on the last corner. Oh no, I don't want it to end soon. I need it to keep going.
DRS enabled.
Why is DRS enabled? We're still out. This is really weird, actually. I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm going to 4 times speed it. Yeah, Gasly's in the pits. Everyone has passed him. He's now last. Okay, so this has been a disaster. Alright, 41-second pit, so that was interesting. Gasly is back out. You can push for a little bit. You can also push. Okay, now that separates the pits. The pit sort of call-in. So if I do need to take Alonso in, bang on the money, I can. He won't have to wait another lap. Alright, so I don't think we're going to have any points this race. Unless some other major incidents happen. What we need is a safety car so I can get Pierre onto the back of everyone else. Yeah, there's not really much places to overtake here. Set that to neutral. Oh, he was almost through. Right, we've got the DRS. Need to keep an eye on this. It's gonna go down really fast. Surely he'll be able to run it on the start-finish straight. Got DRS. Now you can't get past, unfortunately. It's kind of like Monaco, this. There's just not really anywhere to get through. Doesn't seem to be going lower than 75 though. That's a bit weird. That'd be cool if that was actually... Oh yeah. Exactly the same thing that happened to us. This just happened to, I think it was Kevin Magnussen.
Safety car.
Yeah, 2 safety cars. What lap are we
And keep
on?
following the reference.
Ignore and ignore. Set yours to harvest. Gasly will be able to catch back up to the back. Yeah, Magnussen, I think he just face planted. Face planted the wall. Yeah, yep. Dear me, indeed. I don't think he was expecting that. Okay, so Alonso's up to 10th.
Recharge on.
Okay, copy.
Set them both to conserve.
Lift off for the fuel.
Set that to conserve, set that
Yeah.
to conserve.
Maybe drop back a little bit, please.
Copy.
Right, can Pierre get onto the back of the grid? I don't know if he actually can. Let's 3 times speed it. ERS is fully charged. Your ERS is fully charged. Right, let's 3 times speed it. Gasly's onto the back. Magnussen is out. So 1 car is KIA already.
So safety car will be in this lap.
Okay, set that to standard.
Copy.
Set that to push. Set that to neutral.
Start pushing.
Set that to push.
Copy.
Set that to standard. Wait for the safety car to actually go in. And we're back at the races. We're on board with Pierre, who is stuck in this rush hour traffic jam. Right, he's gained 1 place. Let's see how fast he can sort of move up the grid. There's Joe. He's sort of in a weird position here where the cars that had full softs have still got more tread on them than he's got. But it's way better than the cars down here. So I think we can just go on to mediums at some point. Right, I need to get him sort of past. It's difficult to get past cars here. I'll keep an eye on his ERS here. I need you to get past past Norris there. We are kind of struggling to get past. Gasly's up into 17th, which is fine. He's trying. Ah,
That's a position gained for AlphaTauri.
that sucks. Okay, so there is where Magnussen crashed. I don't know if conserving everything while you're in the safety car moment actually works. Alright, set it to neutral.
DRS enabled. DRS enabled.
Yeah, maybe should have waited till DRS was enabled before deploying everything. Gasly should be able to get past some of the slower cars with DRS though. Need to get back up to my points positions. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. It's kind of a disaster for Gasly at the start. I guess I had it coming. We just won the last race. We hadn't had an incident in a while. The game likes to bring you down a peg or two. Something is minorly damaged. Suspension. Oh, god damn it. I just made them. Literally just built them. They're brand new. Gasly overtakes Stroll. So he is up in 15th. Again, we're really struggling to get past here. Set you to balanced. Yeah, they're getting massive acceleration off of there. Wow, Norris is through. That was pretty cool, actually. It was a clean move. Why couldn't I do that? I think it's Norris is on better tyres. Alonso's really destroying those tyres, but he's going to make it to 20 laps. Pit window entered, yeah, okay. Yeah, I need to drag him out to lap 20, if I can. Which is 3 laps past our sort of due date, if you want. Are you sitting balanced? That you imbalanced. Gasly's up to 16th. Wonder how he's getting on with Albon. He can't get past Albon. Yeah, really weird stuff is happening there. Okay. Now, Pierre's strategy looks weird, obviously, because we've deviated from the strategy. Others are coming in. Yeah, I'm not too happy with this, because the mediums are going to be dead by the end of the race. Right, stay on board with Alonso. Ah, they came out on hards, so going on to the hards might have been a good choice. Don't know if we're going to be able to run these all the way down. Who's that? That's Vettel. Vettel's right there. Who started off the season pretty decent. He was definitely a points contender, and then the two Alpines sort of fell away. Oh wow, look at him go. Set out to neutral, see if you can get a bit more pace on him. Close the gap just a little bit. That'd be nice. Can he actually close the gap on him? I need to find out. There's a DRS zone, so it should be fine. Alright, so some of the lap 16. Tyres are getting absolutely destroyed on this circuit. Okay, so Norris is in the pits. I'm going to ignore that actually. We're only on lap 17 though. Is everyone coming in for...
On the Hamilton has pitted. Sainz in the pits.
Okay, why are you telling him that everyone's in the pits? I'm so confused. Right, what are they coming back out on? Some are coming out in mediums, some are coming out on hards. Mediums. Right, you know what? They're still staying out, so I'm gonna... I think they're gonna pit now, though. Yeah, right. Pit options. Come in for mediums. Pit this lap. Pierre can stay out, because his ones are still good. So it looks about 65%. We kind of want to be changing. He's actually at 68. I mean, he's up into 6, but that ain't going to last. Right, so I'm going to set you to attack. See if you can get past these guys. And then I'm going to have you come in and pit this lap for mediums as well. Because... this means nothing, because everyone else is already pitted. So he managed to get past them, that's good. Right, he's entered the pits behind... Ricardo, that's not good. This is going to slow us... well, Obviously the pit limit was on for both cars, but it looked like we were slowed down just a bit quicker there. Yeah, Ricardo got back out. I need to instantly set this. I'm actually going to take it down to 1 times speed. There you go. Set that to standard. Set that to neutral.
Okay.
Gasly's up into 15th.
Charge off.
Position gained. What's going on here? Did you actually gain a position, or did you just...
gained a place.
Ah, we came out in front of Norris. Alright, cool. There's a Ferrari in front of us. Joe and Albon still have to pit. There's been no more incidents, just Gasly and Magnussen. Yeah, so we'll only gain 2 places up to about 8th. Looks like we're gaining as well. No, not quite. I thought we were gaining. Where's next? We're going to be in DRS range here. It's quite nice, actually. I think Sainz has been held up by Bottas there. I grab the DRS. The straight just isn't long enough to get past there. It's kind of no point having DRS in that section. Is he going to be able to sneak through? He did. Now, so you're up to 14th, but Ocon is quite far away. It sure is. Now we're hot on the heels of these guys. There's Zhou in the distance. He still has to pit. But he's going to be a hindrance. He's going to slow down us 4, actually. He's going to slow down the Alpha, the Ferrari, us, and Norris behind. Yeah, look at it. A train is starting. I would imagine these two are going to get past them on this, yeah, round here. Well, Bottas did. Poor Zhou there being squeezed out. Doesn't really have much of a choice. Alonso's trying to creep round the outside of Sainz there. It's not going to work though. Alright, come on. I need to get past Zhou now. And everyone else is going to get away. Set out to overtake. That was a weird... Yep, that worked. Alright, cool. I sure did. It was a place where we were going to gain anyway. So I have to deploy because Sainz starting to get away. Man, this course is something else. There's a lot of like 90-degree turns. We should leave unless Norris got past, which he did not. So we'll get away from him. That'll pretty much be him done. I need to start gaining on that Ferrari. Come on, Ferrari. You You could ease off just a little bit and allow us to catch back up. That would be nice. The thing is, Bottas is eventually going to have a tyre advantage over us and Sainz. If we can't get past him and get away from him, it's going to be difficult to do sort of anything about him. Right, lap 25. We're not even halfway sort of through yet. Gasly overtakes Ocon. That's pretty cool. Looked like someone just locked up there. Again, we're going to gain a place here because Zhou is not going to be able to hold everyone off. That was almost a sweet maneuver. Yeah, wasted the ERS there. Should have saved it for something like a start-finish line. Now, if this had been Season 1, I'd have been fine, because it would have been into top 10. I think we might even be able to get Gasly into top 10, but it doesn't matter, because you only get, like, points for top 6. And the points you are awarded are literally awful. They are the worst. I was kind of hoping there'd be a regulation change to bring the point system back to what it was in Season 1. But all the regulation changes that are voted for are always against you. I've never voted for a regulation change and have it come in my favour. From now on, I'm going to start voting for the thing I don't want to happen and see if the game actually goes against me or just sort of passes it. But it sort of looks like it does the regulation changes to sort of make the next season just a little bit harder. Right, so you just dive in the inside, that's it. Good man. Round you go. That's good. We're still behind Bottas here.
Gained for AlphaTauri.
So it's Gasly, Vettel, Norris, and then Alonso. So I was wanting to see how far back Norris was, but there's too many blind corners in this. You can't really see what's behind you. Alright, so lap 28. We kind of need an incident with the top drivers. Or potentially even a safety car to bunch them all up again. That's fine. That's looking fine. Okay, so he got past Bottas. Right, you're not going to get past there. Gasly passes Vettel. Well, that's interesting.
ERS is disabled.
That's okay.
Copy.
Just needed to get past Bottas there. Wow, we're really not gaining any of that back. Definitely need a safety car now. Yeah, Bottas is going to get past because I would imagine he's still got ERS. Right, set it back to neutral. That'll be fine. Right, so we are 8th and 11th. Alright. Now, I'll let you gain a little bit more fuel first before I set you to push. Science is starting to escape. Right, let's speed this up. I think I'll go to lap 40. They're all sort of staying the same. See, nothing is really happening. Except from Science is starting to get away. Our ERS is too low, and if we start charging it, we'll just lose places. Maybe set Gasly to push for a bit.
Regained a place.
Gasly overtakes Norris. So yeah, Gasly's quite competitive when he comes from the back of the grid. You can still sort of get up there. Alonso overtakes Albon, who's going to be pitting soon anyway. That needs to be set to balanced. That needs to be set to balanced. Hopefully they'll get that back. Still got 20 laps, so it should be fine. Gasly needs to get past Albon. He
Keep an eye
did.
on your fuel delta, please.
It's okay, it's fine. Fuel
Okay,
delta's good, my friend. Yeah,
Keep an eye on the fuel, please.
so is his.
Copy.
If it starts looking hairy near the end, I'll set them to conserve. I never realised I'd burned so much fuel. Get it down to, I don't know, 0.4 or something, we should be fine. Point 0.5, 0.4, 0.3. Safety car. Okay, set up to balanced. We'll gain fuel back here, definitely.
Latifi went off, so watch out for debris there.
Okay, copy.
Where do you go off at?
Safe.
Ignore that. Low fuel range is fine. It's not showing me the crash, so I don't know what is going on. All I know is that Latifi is out. Some of the other drivers are pitting. I'm just gonna stay out. Screw it. Yeah, George Russell. Yeah, all of them managed to get in and out. Yeah, there's no point us pitting. We'd be as well just try and hang on till the end. Because these tyres will be fine now. Lapped cars may overtake. I don't think there was any. I don't think there was any lapped cars. Set that to fully charge. Set to fully charge. That's already set. Okay. You're pretty much good to go as well. That's nice. Conserve. Conserve. So was that safety lap in this? Safety car ending.
Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap.
Okay, jump in.
Copy.
Standard. Push.
Push hard, push hard.
Standard. Push.
Yeah.
Right, 10 laps to go. Get the safety car in, and we are off. Right, so these guys are going to be way faster around the corners, etc. I think Perez might win this. No. Verstappen's going to win this. Who's behind Alonso here? Is outright speed going to win the day? Probably not. It might actually. Alright, so how's this looking? Yeah, it's going to be okay. How's Bierzi getting on? Fine. I think they're going to start moving away from him. So a bit of overtake. See if you can maybe squeeze past these guys. I think we're going to have to get past Bottas. Don't know if we're going to be able to do that. Alonso is literally holding everyone up. I can see him right there. This is kind of weird, watching the perspective from back here. Well, there's a Ferrari behind me. It's Sainz. Okay.
DRS enabled.
Set at the balanced.
Trying to do some lift up.
Copy.
Yeah. I think he's going to lose his place here. He's not going to be able to hold those two Mercedes at bay. Oh wow, what is Pierre doing?
It's a race position gained for Mercedes.
Saw that coming. No, he can't get past. He is way faster. There you go. Now, Bottas is Sainz's problem. Right, so Alonso's in 6th. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on, stay in there, Gasly. These two are literally side by side. It's probably not a good thing on this track. So to overtake. Come on, you can beat him. You should be able to waste him here. There you go. Goodbye, Valtteri Bottas. And we're through.
That's a position gained for AlphaTauri.
Now, it doesn't really matter who finishes in 6th here, if they even can. Sainz is going to have to make a move on Gasly and Bottas to even get through. I'll set you to deploy for a little bit. I don't want him holding up Pierre. I kind of need him to go. Right, you will grab the DRS off the back of him there. We'll set that to neutral. And we're on lap 56. This is what I'm keeping an eye out on. If Sainz gets past Bottas, we could be in trouble. Hopefully we'll be okay though. I mean, 5 laps to go. I wouldn't be too disconcerted if there was another incident and we finished under safety car. In fact, I'd be overjoyed at that prospect. There, look at, we're just holding up everyone up to 13th. Sainz is now behind Alonso, right? So we're going to have to take control here. What is going on? Pierre got past. We've now got Sainz on us. And there's 3 laps to go. Oh, goody. Alright, so they... Yeah. You know what? You do a bit of defending. Keep your teammate in contention there. Now, Sainz might not be able to get past because these two are still fighting with each other. It's one of those races where you can only jump sort of 1 car at a time. There's not really the space to jump 2. And as long as... Yeah, I'm going to set you to push as well. Now, I don't want you two to crash. I don't care who finishes 6th. This is going to be a point for the team. None of you two are in contention for... Set that to neutral. Yeah, see, the Ferrari is trying to get through there. Just sit, screw around the two of yous. Like this. No one will be able to get past. Uh-oh. The Ferrari is trying to make a move. I don't like this at all. In fact, I hate it. What is going on? Set you back to balanced. You'll have to be set to conserve, actually, because there's only 2 laps left. You need to get that 0.1 back. Yeah, the Ferrari's not going to get past because it's held up by these two, and they're both evenly matched. Alonso just wanted that point more. Right, set you to balanced. Now, if Sainz was going to get anything, he would have had to pass us on this lap, so that he's got a clear shot at Alonso for the last lap. You're letting Gasly through. Alright. What is going on? Yeah, you keep your teammates safe there, buddy. Poor Bottas is... Oh, it's Albon. Yeah, Bottas is falling way behind. Okay, so I'm glad we never went with the hard set tyres. Last lap. Okay. Tyres are getting a little warm. That's okay. You've already had an incident, so it's fine. Right, now we're on lap. You can't push, but I will set you to deploy, and I'll set you to attack, and you to deploy. Just go flat out to the end, as fast as you can. Keep these guys at bay. Don't have an incident. There you go, you're halfway around the track. It's the last half to go. None of them face planted the barrier there, so it was sweet. Verstappen won. No surprises there. Back on form.
Max Verstappen over the finish line and today's winner.
Let's waste that fuel. And here we go. Now set to balanced. Set to balanced. Don't run out of fuel. Right, they made it. So we got a point. Pierre managed to come from last and get up. Holy crap. That was insane. Okay, so not the greatest race. He ended up losing 2 places. He managed to gain 5. The 2 Mercedes still got points. We only really managed to take a point off of Ferrari there, and it's not really helpful for us. 10, 6, 2, yeah, 1. George Russell moved back up to 6th. We're at 35. Yeah, they got another 7 points there. Wait, how? Because you got 3rd and 4th, and 4 and 3 points. Okay. Oh, Gasly got a ton of points because he did a ton of overtaking. Continue. We gained some money. I didn't actually lose any money there, which is really weird. The team hub has been refurbished. That's fine. Let's get a point for Alonso. Gonna place it in a corner in. Now he's got 1,000. Yeah, I think it's 3,000 you have to start from. Has Liam got a point? He does have a point. Get into reactions. Right, so cars. Minor damage. Suspension. Now it's missing, but one will be built. So exceeding expectations, that's fine. Race. Yeah, that's good. Go to home. Now go to calendar. Yeah, suspension. That suspension is going to be done on the 10th. This is the 9th, so keep going. And then we're here, and there's 2 more other events. Sponsorship obligation, manufacturing complete of suspension set 4. So go to the cars. Yeah. Install on car 1. Right, that's fine. Car is back up. Did it take any damage? No, it didn't. Everything is still good on Gasly's car. Right, that's fine. Right, so the next race will be the Japanese Grand Prix. There's not much to go after that. Basically the end of the season. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 races. So it will probably be done this season by the end of next week. Or the start of the week after. So yeah. We're not going to win, obviously. But hey-ho. Quite enjoyed this. Right, so yeah, we'll leave it there for that episode. As always, if you did watch this and you would like to leave a like, comment, or dislike, please feel free to do so. And if there's more you'd like to see in the future, then hit that subscribe button. But I've been Dan Amen, this has been F1 Manager 2022, and I will catch you later.